It's live? Oh, sorry. I was just texting a friend. Have you been caught not paying attention because you're texting or using internet? Are you doing it right now? Or are you paying attention to me? We all know the benefits of technology, but it's everything good about it? Let's think about that. Of course, there are many positive ways of use of technology, but have you think about the problem of technology? I do not want to focus in the negative effects that everyone's already know, like massive destruction, weapons, fraud, etc. I want to focus on how it affects our daily basis. Have you realized the impact of the technology in your day-to-day basis? Can you think of a day without your smartphone? How would you feel? Survive a day without checking Facebook or review those important videos of cats chasing a laser? I mean, we have an amazing amount of information in the website, like Google, Wikipedia, web news, etc. But on the other hand, this only shows how vulnerable we are and addicted actually we have become to the online life. Psychologist Raymond Cassell proposed the concept of fluid and crystalline intelligence. The theory that was later developed by John Horn. Fluid intelligence is basically the ability to acquire and process information. With the technology, this intelligence have increased exponentially. Kids are able to easily find the answer to complicated topics. Under these criteria, we are getting smarter. Now, crystallized intelligence refers not to our ability to gather information, but what we actually know. In simple terms, crystallized intelligence means knowledge. In other words, we are able to recall much information, but it seems that we prefer to trust in the website rather than in our memory. Have you checked like a simple math transaction in a calculator when taking a math test? It seems that we are not trusting our memory and knowledge even with basic operations. Now, do you know what is the Google effect? Can you remember your friend's birthday or phone number by heart? The answer is not probably you're suffering it. The Kaspersky Laboratory investigate this effect and conclude we don't commit data to our memory because of the Google effect. It's like relying on someone else for the correct answer. Now, what effect do we have in classrooms? A study published in the Journal of Media Education reported that students spend a fifth of their time in class doing things on their devices that have nothing to do with their schoolwork. This was clearly noticed on the increase reported from 2013 to 2015, increased from 30 to 34% the amount of students that check their devices around more than 10 times for non-school related topics. And the amount that students that did not check it at all reduced from 8 to 3%. Now, 89% of these students realized that this is have a negative effect on their grades. Now, this happened even with photograph. Based on a study from Fairfield University in 2003, people that take pictures during their trips remember less details of what they see because they know that they have the information stored on their cell phone. Like we trust our smartphone to store our memories. We see the life through the lens of our smartphones. But is this affecting our intelligence? Anthropologist Dr. Genevieve Bell, a vice president at Intel, believes otherwise. She says that technology help us live smarter. As we are able to access answers, being able to create a well-formed question is an act of intelligence. As you quickly work out with information you want to extract and identify the app to help you achieve this. In contrast, Nicholas Carr, author of The Shadows, How the Internet is Changing the Way We Think, Read, and Remember, he says, we should be alarmed where automation is taking us. We are missing the real danger, that human memory is not the same as the memory in a computer. It's through remembering that we make connections with what we know, what we feel, and this rise to personal knowledge. If we are not forming rich connections in our minds, we are not creating knowledge. Science tells us memory consolidation involves attentiveness. It is in the process that you form these connections. He believes the combination of the Google effect and the non-stop distraction of the smartphone constantly delivering information is concerning. Now, Andrew King, author of The Internet is Not the Answer, agrees with Carr that technology is making us shallower thinkers, multitasking, and unable to digest information, perpetually flickering. In response, he says, what we need now is creativity and innovation. The big issue is how to teach creativity. We don't need to learn facts. Remember stuff is less important. Now, Dr. Maria Wimber, speaking at the University of Birmingham School of Psychology, advises to spend some time offline to safeguard our memories. We know from memory research that we only remember information we pay attention to. She says, if we spend all our time online or experiencing our lives through a smartphone camera lens, we might miss important experiences and not commit them to long-term memory. Constantly looking up information online is not an effective way to create memories. The best way to create information to make information stick is sometimes to sit back and mentally refresh what you have learned or experienced. Now, experiment conduct at the Philip Merrill College of Journalism, they spend actually 24 hours without accessing any device or the web. In some of their common work, I spend way too much time on my computer doing basically nothing, and it was actually a relief to step away from that and spend doing another things. Other says, I usually see a lot of my friends or people I know on my way to class, and not having my Apple with me gave me the excuse to actually have a conversation. This assignment allowed me to take a step back and reflect. I probably had more thinking time that day than any other day spent at college. Now, are you willing to safeguard your memory and crystallize intelligence? Are you willing to go offline from time to time or reduce the amount of the knowledge that you use? Today, we cannot allow us to go completely offline, but I ask you that you can put away your cell phone while you're studying or when you're talking to someone and really focus on what they are saying. You will be able to really learn and keep information. Like, we should not turn into robots, like just able to find information. Instead, intelligent beings able to think and recall information to take the right decision. Now, do you accept the challenge? Let's start with something like, let's start with 24 hours online. I promise you won't regret it. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good day.